What we do here is go back.
Now I know what Oda meant when he said he's going to enjoy drawing the final scenes of Wano. Okay, so One Piece Chapter 1045. Like in the spoiler video, the whole chapter is Luffy versus Kaido. This is crazy. Like, it continues the same thing that happened in Chapter 1044 that we see with Gear 5 or Luffy's Awakening, where it's this really cartoonish. Kaido, like I talked about in the spoilers, begins to talk about how Luffy's awakening is a lot like a paramecia, but it's also weird because it's like the transformation of a zone. And we also know that Luffy's hair is white in the awakening. So I guess Luffy has Ultra Instinct. No, I'm just kidding. But his hair is white and his clothes are also white. And Kaido swallows Luffy in the beginning of the chapter. And Luffy begins to start getting bigger and expanding. And Kaido looks like a daggum balloon. And Yamato and Momonosuke react to that. And then Luffy launches out of Kaido's mouth with a move he's calling Gum Gum Escape Rocket. So then after that, Luffy goes into the giant form that we talked about in the spoilers, Gomu Gomu no Gigant, and begins to try to stomp on Kaido. And then he starts using Kaido as a jumping rope. And Kaido does a bolo breath right to Luffy's face. And Luffy says it burns. And then what I like is Oda must have been watching Looney Tunes or some old cartoon, because it's like Luffy's like Roadrunner, because he gets knocked off of Onigashima and it's like he runs back up with like a flames in the air going back up onto Onigashima. And as we see, Kaido does another attack and it looks like it hurts Luffy. And we also see the reaction of Law, Kid, Chopper, Nami. Their eyes are like popping out of their heads. This is just crazy. Like, Oda must have been on some drugs or just been watching Looney Tunes or something when he made this, because this whole chapter continues the theme of the cartoonish part of the awakening. Like, it's crazy. And Kaido goes on to talk about that Luffy is like, he's on his last legs and he's about to die here and he's about to kick the bucket. And we see in 4 panels, like, Luffy goes out of the transformation of Gear 5 and his hair turns back black. And that's when Yamato and Momonosuke realize it's Luffy. And in the last panel, he looks like an old man. His face is like droopy and like his tongue's out, is hanging down. He looks really bad and starts talking about how he's tired, like we talked about in the spoilers. But then it comes back, like his awakening comes back, and Kaido's like, no one can beat me, and tries to hit him with a Kanabo. But because of Luffy's awakening, first of all, Luffy's face when he gets hit by the Kanabo just looks whack. I don't even know how to explain it. You're just gonna have to read the chapter, but it looks crazy. He hits him to the ground, but the ground is no longer rock because of Luffy's awakening, and it's rubber. So Luffy just kind of bolts back up and starts wailing on Kaido with a bunch of punches and hits him right in, like, square dead in the face. And this is my favorite part of the whole chapter, is the last page. And Luffy, like we were talking about in the spoilers, Luffy says, "Isn't this fun, right, Kaido?" This dude sends Kaido flying. Kaido's going to get back up, I'm almost pretty sure. But this fight is, I would be surprised if it doesn't come to an end in the next, like, chapter or 2, and we have a Kaido flashback, and then whatever else happens at the end of Onigashima happens, because it's pretty much like almost over. And like I said in the spoiler video, no break next week. I'm doing this video a little bit early because the leaks I was talking about in the spoiler video have actually came out, and I'm not going to show any of them because like Redon said, the spoiler leaker on Twitter, he said that these are not supposed to be out here. Like, these scans I'm looking at right now are not supposed to be out here. Like, the Raws normally come out on Thursday, but I think these are something different from Raws, because they don't look like Raws at all. Like, normally, like, when the Raws come out, it's all in Japanese, and I mean, what I'm looking at now, it's still not like how it's going to look when the scanlations come out. Like, the scanlations will look better, but it's not how the normal Raws look. Like, normal Raws are like very, like, you can't really tell a lot. Like, you can tell what's going on, but you obviously can't read it unless you know Japanese. And sometimes someone like translates it, like translate bubbles on the side. But no, this is how it is in the scans. Like, everything is translated on here. But these are not, from what I know, these are not supposed to be out right now. I don't even know what you would call these, but I know that, like, people on Twitter, I've been telling people to take these down, and you're not supposed to share any of these. So I'm not even going to leave a link to this in the description, but you can, honestly, you just go look it up. It's not that hard to do. You can find it. I found it on Reddit. Like I said, these are not, I don't think these are supposed to be here right now, but this chapter is crazy. I really like it. I honestly, I like the whole cartoonish thing with his awakening. It looks cool. Some people might not be cool with it, but I know Oda's having fun drawing this. That's pretty much all I got for talking about this chapter. It's just one big fight chapter. It's just some crazy stuff. Y'all should go read it. If you made it this far in the video, make sure to leave a like, comment, and share this video, and subscribe for more. I'll catch y'all on the next one. Zeno's out of here.
He's made of rubber. How did that happen? Yo ho ho, he took a bite of gum gum.